Youssoufa Moukoko from Borussia Dortmund, leaving on loan with buy option after the deal collapsed with Olympique Marseille. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. What a moment, what a week, what 4 or 5 days to go for the transfer market, guys. Many things are happening, it's gonna be crazy. Get ready because we will talk about Osimhen, Sancho, Sterling, Coman, Mukoko, many others. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, the big bomb of the night with all the details. The big story, but trust me, the final word on this story is yet to arrive. Victor Osimhen. There is an official bid on Napoli table for Victor Osimhen. It's a crucial moment of the summer transfer window. We are entering the final week and now, yes, now there is an official bid. After several things happening on Osimhen, because Paris Saint-Germain wanted Victor Osimhen in a specific moment of July, but then the situation was very tense with Napoli, with the president De Laurentiis, and so PSG decided to leave the conversations for Osimhen. It was end of July. They had the green light of the player. Osimhen said yes to PSG in July, but the deal was off because Napoli asked for the release clause, 120 million euros, and then for Kang-in Lee as part of the deal. PSG said no way, and then the situation was tense because of Kvaratskhelia, and so deal off at the end of July. Then Chelsea had several conversations with the agent of Osimhen and with Napoli, obviously, while they were discussing of Romelu Lukaku, but then the official bid on the table is from Al Ahly. Al Ahly have presented a proposal in the last 24 hours, and it's 65 up to 70 million euros package for Victor Osimhen. This is the proposal, and sources close to Napoli tell me that Napoli are prepared to find an agreement with Al Ahly. So the club-to-club agreement, Napoli-Al Ahly, for Victor Osimhen is not a problem. There are still some things to fix, some details to discuss, but it's not gonna be a problem. This is the clear message. But between clubs, it could be okay. It's a big opportunity, Osimhen, on the market, but Napoli need Osimhen to leave, and Osimhen wants to go, and they need to find a solution. But at the moment, as of tonight, the night between the Sunday and Monday, there is no agreement between Osimhen and Al Ahly. And this is why, because of the salary, but also because of a release clause. Victor Osimhen, to accept Al Ahly, wants a really important salary, of course, but he wants a release clause to be included in order to leave in summer 2025. These two conditions, and at the moment there is no agreement between Al Ahly and Osimhen. Negotiations will continue, let's see what's gonna happen, but for sure the Osimhen story is entering into crucial stages. Napoli Al Ahly close to an agreement, it's gonna happen between clubs, but with the player still no agreement. Osimhen will consider all his options in the next final days of the summer transfer window. Also, Al Ahly have other two options. One is Ivan Toney, who remains in the list of Al Ahly, and the other one is another striker, playing in Europe, not in England, from what I'm hearing. So, 3 options, bid for Osimhen, negotiations with the player, no agreement so far. And then, Ivan Toney, still a possibility. Osimhen, on his side, has 2 conditions. He wants at least the same salary he has right now in Napoli, 11 million euros net per season, and he doesn't want to go on loan, straight loan, or loan with buy option. Has to be loan with obligation guaranteed or permanent transfer. Otherwise, Osimhen is not accepting as of today. So this is the point. Let's see, because Chelsea maintain an interest in Victor Osimhen. He remains an opportunity, but remember, guys, what I always told you on Osimhen and Chelsea. Chelsea will arrive in the final days. I always told you since the beginning of August, Chelsea consider Osimhen an opportunity for the final, very final days. And now we are entering the final week, and Chelsea will understand what they can do with Victor Osimhen. So let's see what's going to happen in terms of Chelsea. But for a loan, the player is not open. It has to be a loan with obligation guaranteed or a permanent transfer. More to say, Chelsea looking for solutions for Raheem Sterling. So Sterling will leave Chelsea, and his agents are working on a deal. Chelsea are working on opportunities. Many questions on Sancho and Chelsea. Guys, Chelsea consider Sancho an opportunity on the market, a player available. They could consider a move for Jadon Sancho if there is the possibility to do maybe a swap with Manchester United, maybe to include a player. Let's see what happens with Sterling. At the moment, Sterling is also another player with a very big salary, so we have to understand was the position of Man United. At the moment, I'm not aware of a proper negotiation, Chelsea-United. Chelsea considers Sancho an opportunity. If there is a chance to move for him, Chelsea will consider that. But at the moment, Chelsea are not actively negotiating for Sancho. The priority for Chelsea is now to take care of the outgoings. Many players have to leave the club, and then they will consider to bring in more players, because 1-2 signings could be completed before the end of the transfer window. Sancho also in negotiations with Juventus. In this case, it's a negotiation. For Chelsea, it's an opportunity, it's an interest. For Juventus, it's a negotiation. You were negotiating with Man United and are negotiating with the agents of Sancho. So Monday, there will be new contacts, Juventus, Sancho, to understand if they can reach an agreement on a loan with a buy clause. Also, how to discuss the salary, it's going to be a really important part of the negotiation. But you were negotiating for Sancho, and Chelsea consider him an opportunity. So these are the two positions. Let's see what's going to happen with Jadon Sancho expected to leave Man United. Sancho and Man United, the situation has always been open, and now we are back at it. For Sterling, expected to leave, so we said about the idea of Chelsea to try include him in some deal, but it will depend also, obviously, on the player. And then, guys, more things to follow in the final days. Youssoufa Moukoko from Borussia Dortmund, leaving on loan with buy option after the deal collapsed with Olympique Marseille. The player wanted to go to Marseille, but no agreement Dortmund OAM. Now Nice are leading the race to sign Youssoufa Moukoko. At this time of the night, agreement very close between Nice and Dortmund on a loan deal with a buy option. So Youssoufa Moukoko one step away from joining Nice. He was also in the list of other clubs, but Nice are now joining the race, and so Ineos, remember, Ineos Group, leading the race for Youssoufa Moukoko. And then, guys, another player to watch in the final 24 hours, 48 hours, 56 hours, or whatever, in the final weeks, in the final days, is Kingsley Coman. Because interest in Coman is still there. It's a strong interest from Premier League clubs. Is interest from Barcelona. Barca are considering Coman, Federico Chiesa. Contacts with the agents of Federico Chiesa are ongoing, but still waiting for an official bid to Juventus. So player side, talks ongoing. Club side, still no official bid on the table. And then Kingsley Coman has several possibilities. Also in England, also in Premier League. So he's gonna be one to watch for the final days, because there is still an expectation for Coman to leave Bayern. There could be surprises with Kingsley Coman, and so keep an eye on him, because my information is that things could happen, important things, around Kingsley Coman in the final days of this crazy summer transfer window. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Where do you think Victor Osimhen will end up? Saudi or Premier League? What's going to be the destination? And then Jadon Sancho, where should he go? Juventus, Chelsea, but also Raheem Sterling, future Youssoufa Moukoko as an opportunity. Guys, let me know your opinion here in comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.